Mm.
Hello,
Okay.
African Queen channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're having issues with lighting, but how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming back again. Always happy to be here for you. Today we have a very special guest. Her name is Njeri Kamere, and wow, wow, wow. She was a great friend of mine. She is still a great friend of mine, and believe it or not, we were in the same school together. Yes, hello, Sangari. All alumni of Musangari, some of you on my channel. Yeah, here the ex-Musangarians, and we're out here making moves in the world, right? All right. So anyway, Njeri used to be in Sangari with me, and now, of course, we've all, had children. They've all grown up, and now we're ladies in their 50s and trying to figure out how do we manage this economy. As you know, it's really, really tough. We're all trying to figure out how to make money. What are we going to do? Tutafanya nini? Tutakula nini? Yeah. How do I go to work? How do I apply for a job? When you get to over 50, it's so hard to get employed, guys. It's not easy to get employed. Yeah. So it's good to have an opportunity to like promote yourself at home. And this is something that I've done before. She's going to introduce us to New Skin. Jerry introduced me to New Skin, and it's a product that you can market online, and it's got fantastic stuff. It has teeth whitening stuff. It has like a facial cleanser, a very nice facial machine, okay, for cleansing. And boy, don't I need it. They even have collagen tablets or collagen paste that you can either put on your skin or even drink. I'll ask her to explain what the products are and how you can market them and how you can make money. She's a diamond representative, and the reason why I brought her is because I have seen how it has changed her life. And I want to go back into marketing because guess what? I'm at home most of the time, so why not market this stuff and also bring people to work under you? So, Njeri, very welcome to African Queen More channel. It's a pleasure to have you on board. And now I'll allow you to introduce the product and tell us how you got into it and how you got to be a diamond representative and what does that mean in terms of money in the bank and opportunities. Right now you're in Texas, aren't you?
Right.
You see,
Yes.
you guys, you can travel with this stuff, yeah? I want to travel. Don't you all want to travel, especially now, yeah? Okay,
Mhm.
go,
Awesome.
Njeri.
No, thank you so much. And such a pleasure to be here on your channel. Thank you so much for inviting me again. It means I must have done something right the first time. Thank you.
You
And
sure did everything right, my dear. You did. Karibu sana, my dear.
Asante sana, and so wonderful, always wonderful to reconnect with you. And I just love our childhood friendships. It's like it doesn't matter whether we don't talk for a year, but whenever we do, it's like we just pick up and continue from where we left off. So thank you so much. So yes, my name is Njeri Kamere from Nairobi, Kenya. I'm a Kenyan. But I've been out living in South Africa for the last 22 years. My background is in business and economics. So I did go to school because they said, go to school and get yourself a job. And I did all that. I came across the pond here to Canada, and then I hopped back to Nairobi, and I was in the bank. I was in the bank for a few years of my life, and all the while just thinking, wait a minute, I think there's something wrong with this. I don't want to be on the side where they are telling me what to do with their money. I want to be on the other side of the table. And so it was just a thought and a prayer at the time, and my prayer was answered. I always had a really, fuzzy feeling about being an entrepreneur and owning my own business. Little did I know what that was all about. But I believe it is because of that seed planted in me from, early days in my life that, as I grew up, it started germinating. And very soon from the bank, I found myself in Juakali. And at that stage is where I was introduced for the first time into the world of direct selling. And when I looked at it and looked very closely at it, I was blown away because this is you can make a real business out of direct selling. So where the thing is, or what we need to look out for, which is what I'd love to highlight here, what are the markers in a business? Which will either give you success or you just remain running around the same mountain for the rest of your life. But there's certain things to look out for in developing a business or in partnering in a business. So between That would be about 26 years ago. I know I don't look it, but 26 years ago is when I had my first experience with direct sales. And,
Yeah, you don't look it, Jerry, not at all. Especially with that
thank,
hairstyle. My goodness, I think I should cut mine.
thank you so much. And so I hopped around many of these platforms. I really did. And my number one thing was, and again, I should put in this disclaimer, I believe that people fail with direct sales, not because they're not hardworking, but number one for me would have been because there was nobody to show me what to do. So I, presented with a plan, presented with the products and the packages, and I went ahead and I picked them up. And then with some of them, I don't even remember who recruited me. So what do I do? Where do I place my next foot? How do you make money? And yet, as I looked into it, I could see people are making money with these things, right? And the products are usually very great. So is there a system in place? What kind of a company is this? Is it one of those where you have people telling you, hey, join in now, before everybody comes in? That's the only thing that will ever happen. That is what we call a ground floor opportunity. It's never going anywhere else. It's going to stay there. And so check the credibility of the company, check the track record of a company. All those things are very important. Check the science behind. Is there any science behind? Is there any validation with the products? And what is are they taking advantage of the global trends? Are they relevant in right now, this moment where we are at? And so, picking up on all these things and checking them out, when I was presented with a new skin opportunity almost 5 years ago now, Maureen, almost 5 years ago,
I
I
can't
looked,
believe how time flies. That's
right?
an amazing thing, yeah.
Yes,
I remember
almost,
back in the day when we were a bit younger, there were
yes,
different kinds of products that were on board. Should I say
yes,
platforms, things like
yes,
GNLD, and some
yes,
people really benefited from that. Forever
yes,
Living, CJ,
yes,
and I remember I had a friend who was actually doing
mm,
GNLD, and
yes.
she was doing really, really well, and she was also a diamond. But
Wow.
I think with New Skin, that's the first time
Eh,
that I actually felt like I could get involved because GNLD was doing a lot to do with household goods and things
okay.
like
Cleaners and that.
detergents and stuff.
Yeah,
But this
yeah.
one was about beauty. And we really
Yes,
care about as I think as I'm getting older, I'm starting to notice that I really need help. Before when I was young, I
absolutely.
didn't need any help. But when you get into it, you
Absolutely.
need it, right?
Exactly. And so this also resonated so very much with me when I saw this. And then I decided, well, at the time I was just getting into my 50s, right? So when I looked at this, I was like, oh my goodness, everything is speaking to me here. The products are on time. The products are relevant to me. Products are relevant in this moment where we are in 2022, and global trends. It doesn't matter whether you're in the US, you're in Kenya, wherever you are, everybody understands anti-aging right now. And everybody is looking for an anti-aging product, whether it is a topical product or something to consume. Everybody's done with being old. Nobody wants to be old because then, they just put you in an old people's home and you expire and that's it. What's the point? I'm not doing any of that you know. And so looking at the products that we have here at New Skin, our products range from skincare and beauty. Then we go to supplements, and I'll take a bit of time to explain on each and how they are taking care of us. We go to our supplements, we go to our personal care items, right? So under skincare and beauty, we are global leaders with spa devices, at-home spa devices. Yes, leading with this gadget here, the Lumispa, great for cleansing, exfoliating, and massaging your face all at the same time. How cool is that? How cool is that? So for me, I grew up, in a home with five boys. So, skincare and beauty was not a focus for me. Not a focus in our household. I mean, that was really foreign. But when I came here 5 years ago, I started using these gadgets, and oh my goodness, my skin is beautifully refined, and taking care of even tone and taking care of blemishes and taking care of just general clean. this gadget is the one to go for. So we've just released a Lumispa IO, Maureen. We just released that this last month into the system. It's a smart gadget now. So you can connect your Lumispa with your app. We download the app. It's called the Vera app. With this app, you're able to do a skin analysis so that you know exactly what products to buy and to use for your skin. How cool is that?
No,
And this app is able to tell you which areas to focus on as you go on your 2-minute cleansing routine daily. Right? So again, moving with global trends. So New Skin moves with global trends. So people want something that's convenient. They don't want many things before you get clean skin. Just something convenient, easy to use. Anybody can use it. And also at the same time, it's just 2 minutes of your time. And then you come out looking like $1,000,000 and feeling like $1,000,000 because you know how you look determines how you perform in everything. I'm sorry to say, but that's just the way it is, right? So we are
the
global,
skin is glowing.
right?
The skin, hey,
Yes.
it is glowing. See, it's glowing, you people. And it's tight. Yeah.
Yes,
Not
it's
like mine,
also
which is
tight.
all blemishes and everything. I really need to use that Kalumi spa.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work. And you
I
give
know it's gonna
yourself
work.
like
I
a
bought
month,
one. I bought one.
a month of consistently using the gadget morning and evening, if you can, recommended. But once I get to use it once a day, because then I also wanna, try other stuff like this 180 here, which is a great face wash. 180. It's a vitamin C treatment of your skin. Vitamin C treatment, and it will take care of pigmentation, it will take care of blemishes as well, and in feeding your skin and exfoliating as well, right? So this is a really, really great product line that we have, right? The 180. Cool. So then from there, I hop over to, and I mean, under gadgets, we have other gadgets like this one, which are great for lifting and tightening the skin as well. The face, neck up. It will give you Botox, a mini Botox, non-invasively, which is phenomenal. How about that?
Mini
Then
Botox.
a mini
What
Botox.
is that one called?
It's called a galvanic face spa.
Okay,
Yeah,
galvanic face spa.
galvanic
Yes,
face spa. It
galvanic,
use
yeah.
it uses galvanic currents, and you just lift
Okay.
it up beautifully, non-invasively. You don't feel anything as you work your skin. You only see the results. And I love this company for this kind of a thing where, it's not a shock, there's no vibration, there's no nothing. You're just using it, you've timed it, and only a beep will tell you that your session is over. And a similar one for the body. A similar one for the body. You can see that the surface is a bit wider. And so this is great for, lifting and tightening skin on your body, your tummy after having babies. You know what happens there? Stretch marks, great for healing stretch marks and scars on the body. This is phenomenal. And
Now, can
also
you tell us a little bit about the cost of
cellulite.
these items?
Now, a gadget like this, plus its cleanser of your skin type, plus the charging port and everything else, complete unit with this head as well. And this here, I should say, is a surgical silicone head. And so it doesn't have it's antimicrobial. I can use the same one, Maureen can use the same one, we just clean it off. So with that, a complete unit like that would be costing us $250. Now this here gives you 60 washes, 60. And this, when you need to replenish this, will cost you, what, about $45? Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, then a gadget like this costs $350 and it comes with its own gels for the month. This
The nice
one,
thing with those things that you only have to buy them once, isn't it?
exactly.
Just
The
buy it once.
investment is the
And
machine
actually,
once,
what you're buying from there is what do you buy? Is it the gels?
the gels and the
It's the
cleanser.
gel
That's all you're
that you
replenishing.
buy like when you're through with them. So it's
Exactly.
a one-time investment. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, it's a bit
Yeah.
pricey, but
Yeah.
if you really think about, like, for example, if you have to keep on going all the time to the salon, how
Thank
many
you.
times do you go to the salon to get a facial? How much
Thank
does
you.
it cost?
Yes.
Every time you go to get a facial, maybe it might cost you 3,500, 3,000 bob to get a facial. Multiply that
Mm,
by, some people do this every week, and that would
exactly.
be like 12,000. Yeah,
Yes.
ready.
Yes.
And how much is
Mhm.
that? Think about it. So you're just buying this thing, it's $250, yeah, and it would be like going for a facial for 3 months. So you bought it and it's for your life.
For
So all you're
life.
doing now is just buying all those gels, which you can use for a long time. She talked about 45. How much are they? $45 to buy the
Yes.
gel. Yeah.
I've had these gadgets since I
Yeah.
joined, then 5 years ago. So because
5 years. Yeah.
I'm
That's a
the only
long-term
user.
investment.
So I maintain my gadgets. I keep them nice and clean and, and in a safe place, of course. You don't want to drop them. But they also come with a 2-year guarantee, right? They also come with a 2-year guarantee. So in case of any fault, then you could just quickly replace so long as it is within the 2 years, right? So on the side of gadgets, we have all that happening, which is phenomenal. And they're easy to use again. All of them are very easy to use. Now let's go over to the side of the supplements. So for myself, in my 40s, I had a bit of a scare with a swelling in my right hip. It was so swollen, and I just couldn't figure out what was causing it. As a result of that, I delved into searching and looking into my nutrition and correcting everything that I thought was healthy, only to discover it wasn't healthy. So my diet consists mainly of plant-based. I tend to veer around plants, a lot of plants, right? And preferably raw. Preferably raw. The first thing, of course, that happens when you go that way, you shed a lot of weight. So, and then, of course, other benefits, your energy release and just your general well-being, brain fog disappears, and you're in good shape. But beyond that, we know that we need to supplement just because, our soils are not what they were during our grandparents' time. They're not. The water we are drinking is different. The air we are breathing is different. So then I get to thinking, okay, so what is within my control? What is within my control? I can definitely control what I'm cooking in my kitchen, and I can definitely control my supplement intake. So here at New Skin, we have state-of-the-art supplements, second to none. Our supplements are all natural, so they do not have any fillers in them. That is why I love our supplements. Secondly, they are also money back guaranteed products. Okay. Now, having had said that, we also have an ability to track. We have a machine, I have it here, a biophotonic scanner, with which I'm able to scan you and tell you what your carotenoid and anti-aging, antioxidant levels are in your body. If you're low in those two, you age faster, Maureen. We age faster. That is why our grandparents were not aging as fast as we are, because the food they were eating was very organic, full of antioxidants, full of carotenoids, right?
You're talking about organic.
Yes, yes,
And we're
yes.
going into GMOs. Woo,
Oh
you guys
dear,
have to fight this thing. Once we
heaven
get into
help us.
GMOs, the way you used to laugh at people as if who are aging quickly, we are going to
Yes,
be the next ones who are going to be aging. Yeah,
thank you.
we're going to age so fast. A lot of
Very
people have
fast.
told me how youthful I am, how much energy I have. Yes, I'm starting to age now a little bit more. You can see it on me a bit more. But inside, the energy that I have is amazing. Sometimes I can't compare myself with some of these people who are my age mates. The US, South Africa has got a big
Oh
problem,
yes,
with its food chain.
very.
So yeah, we have to be very careful not to contaminate our seeds with GMOs.
Be
Try and go
careful.
organic
Yeah,
as much as
be
possible.
careful. Stick to organic as much as you possibly can. And it's so funny, it should be the other way around, because the organic should be cheaper food than this other junk they serve us. But organic is, they have it backwards. They have it
Exactly.
backwards.
Why is it that GMOs are actually cheaper? Eh? It's cheaper
That
because
tells me
even insects
something.
are not eating it. When they eat it, they
Thank you
die.
very much. It tells me about the quality of the food.
Crap.
So, exactly. So, I can pay, some people say, oh, it's too expensive, but then how expensive is, what is the value of my life? What is the value of my life? And if I don't spend my money here on supplements such as this one, I will be spending it on a hospital bed. So this here I'm showing is one of our very highly rated package, the Life Pack Nano. And the Life Pack Nano I came across, and I've been taking it for the last 5 years since I've been here. And what it comes with everything that your body needs for a day, including your omegas. everything, right? So I was one of those people who would be guessing now. They say it's magnesium. Let me go buy magnesium. I buy a bottle of magnesium. I go buy a bottle of zinc. I have no idea whether these things are working. And I have no idea how much of that is what is needed for my body, right? Even more dangerous. So then when I came here, everything is very well measured for adult intake. And I don't need to add, I don't need to subtract anything. With just that one pack, I'm okay, I'm good to go.
For the naysayers and for the people who would like question and who might
Mm.
not really buy into the idea of drinking these supplements, can you
Mm.
explain a little bit about Nu Skin in terms of
Right.
the research that they do, the scientific basis?
Yeah,
All their
right.
products are based on science. They do a lot of
Absolutely.
scientific research. If you go into
Yeah.
online Google and look up Nu Skin, you'll
Yeah.
find out how much research they really do. You know, this is
Yes.
a company that's based on science, which is what I like about it.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, it's a company based on science. It's a company that before they put out anything on our shelves, it's been well researched. There've been lots of studies done. There's double-blind studies done, clinical tests done. We go through what we call a 6S quality check, which I understand is very rigorous. Okay. And also being a direct selling company and knowing, that everybody targets direct selling companies because they think they can get away with a quick buck from them, they have to be very careful what they're putting out there. It has to be doing exactly what they are claiming it's going to do. So a product like this, for those struggling with their metabolism, we were just chatting with my friend here, Maureen, and we're discussing and saying that 1 in 14 people around the globe have a correct metabolism. How sad is that? 1 in 14. 1 in 14. So, then comes the onset of the lifestyle diseases. All lifestyle diseases they are based heavily on your metabolism, right? So if the metabolic system is a mess, your gut is a mess, everything else in your body will be a mess, and in your life inevitably to say, because all these things, all these areas of our lives are one. Your spiritual life, your physical health, your mental health, all these things are one. All right. And so if one area is out of sync, it affects all the other areas of your life, your relationships, all these, because we cannot live in isolation. Nothing is in isolation as a human being. Everything is one. Right? So your metabolism here, we've just released this one. And this product, Maureen, took about 7 years to develop. 7 years. It's just been released into the
Meta
market.
what? Meta.
Meta. It's
Okay,
called
meta.
Meta. Meta. It's
Meta is
just been,
metabolism.
yes, metabolism. It's just been released into the market this last month, October, right? This is my first bottle. And from taking this first bottle, is full of anthocyanins.
How much does it cost, that meta?
This costs us $99. $99 a supply for a month.
Yeah.
$99 a
1
supply
month.
for a month.
All
1
right.
month. Now
Oh.
remember, if you're not gonna do this, you will still pay on a hospital bed.
And supplements are expensive anyway, so you might as well
They
get
are.
quality supplements, you know? Yeah.
Get quality.
Yeah.
Cheap is expensive too. Cheap is expensive.
We all
So
need
rather,
supplements, really, we do.
right? Right. So then from there, we have other things we call personal items, such as our teeth whitening toothpaste, which we love so much. This one is a seller in any market, anytime.
I
AP
am a
24.
fan of this thing, and I have sold it,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
I did really, you know, when I sold it only when I tried it. Only after I
Mhm.
tried it. I
Mm.
tried it for like about a month and I started to see changes. I was like, what? I'm selling
Mm.
this thing. And
Mm.
I sold it and
Mm.
sold it. It
Mm.
works. And the other thing is, it has a really lovely flavor. You know, the
Mm.
way when you're gagging, when you're brushing your teeth with all these other things, you're like spitting, 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 you're
Mm.
feeling disgusted. This thing
Mm.
doesn't give you that feeling. That's what I like about
Mm.
it. Go ahead. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. No, it's a great product. It's safe. It doesn't have any peroxides or bleach. which means that even children can use it. So my little one started when he was 10, he's now 14. And, it's a great product for anybody, anywhere in the world. And then also it makes a phenomenal social seller. So with our money side, how we create our money and how we reach out to our audiences, we have products that we call social sellers. And more often than not, we would start off your business with this social seller on your social media platforms, and people see. We just put up a little story.
The best whitening fluoride toothpaste that I know, guys.
It's been in the global markets for 30 years. 30 years. Okay, so it does work. It does work. And just to give you an idea of the money involved with this business, into our 2019 statistics are that they paid out $1 billion in commissions to distributors like myself. $1 billion.
$1 billion. So tell us
Yeah.
quickly before the time disappears here on us.
Yes.
How do
Yes.
people join so that they can become
Yes.
also rich like you and travel like you, run around and become a diamond,
Yes.
whatever?
Yes.
You
Yes.
do really well for yourself, and that's really nice. Yeah,
Thank you.
self-employment is
So
the way to go now.
No, it's the way to go.
Do we have to invest those $200, $300, Lumi Spa?
Okay.
What can we do?
Okay, so the long and short of it, to join the platform, it's a free sign up. We're in 50 countries around the world. So if you have any credentials of those 50 countries around the world, we're in Australia, we're all over Europe, we are in Asia, and then of course here in North America. So if you're in any of those regions, you could join in. Which means that you could become a business owner along with us. Now, what that also means is that you get access to the products at 30% less. Okay, who doesn't want that? And that's how we make our retail profits. And then, of course, we'll teach you, we'll support you. The training, the coaching is free, absolutely free. And then you go on and pay it forward and teach other people to make the money as well. Now, as other people are making the money, that's where you land into the bigger money for yourself. So the more people you can help, the more money you get to make, right? The more you can share the products, the more money you get to make.
Yeah. So Njeri, how do people contact you if they want to join? Or or do they contact me?
They can contact you directly. Let them contact you, and then we can get back over here, and we work hand in hand. We'll be working together, and as you know, the way we pass on our mentorship, I'm connecting with your people. Maureen, you're on the call and you're listening, and that's how you get to hear how to do the business and all what's involved. So, do you have to invest upfront? No, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's the only business that you can start from having nothing except yourself and your cell phone and Wi-Fi, please.
People also, I know that people in Europe, this would be great. Yes. People in Kenya cannot really be business owners, right?
People in Kenya, the best we can do with them is that they buy the product off of you and then they go and they retail it there. To create the retail profit. Yeah.
Yes, it's really worth it, especially that toothpaste. That would go. How much is that toothpaste, by the way?
Absolutely. I retail it in Nairobi, in Kenya, for 2,500 shillings. And of course, I'm making money. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. And if it's a business, it's got to be making money for me. If it's not going to make money, I'm not doing it.
And it's sure worth it. It's sure worth your 2,500, guys. Nu Skin is not a cheap product. It is a quality
No. It's a quality
very high quality product. So if you're looking for high quality product, this is it.
Exactly. So, and then, to answer again your question further, if you had money to invest, in yourself, I would say get this. If there's two things that are going to create the results that you want in this business, would be this machine here, because you could demo with this machine and people can see the difference in 2 minutes. You see the shift one side to the other, right? And so if there are two things that you could buy here today, would be this Lumi Spa and would be this whitening toothpaste. Just those two, you set your business, and then we get together and we do the Facebook cycle. We post on Facebook, so we're also taking advantage of social media. Social selling is the next $1 trillion industry, guys. Social selling. is the
And
next
this is something,
$1
guys, that you can do
trillion.
from your home, isn't it? Yeah.
From anywhere.
From
Sometimes
anywhere.
I'll be in the store and I stop and I help somebody. I place orders on my phone. I'm in the airport. I'm placing orders. Right now, I have been out here in the US for the last again, so grateful to God, really, because this came as an answer to prayer, Maureen. I was between a rock and a hard place, and I didn't know what to do with my life, right? And going through a divorce, I had just come through the tragedy of a divorce, and this business came to me as an answer to prayer.
If
And
you
so
want to watch her divorce video, you guys, yeah, her difficult story. I'm
yeah,
going to link it up here. I want to link it somewhere there. Then, or even in
yeah,
the description below, you'll be able to
yes,
go and listen to that. Because
yeah,
we did that interview. It was very, very amazing. She's been through divorce, she's been through,
yeah,
domestic violence,
yeah,
and this has lifted her up. And she being a
completely.
wonderful friend, I've watched her really grow. And that's the
No,
reason
it's
why we're bringing
changed.
this to you. So I want my subscribers, my followers, my friends to benefit from New Skin, to benefit from Njeri, to benefit from. I also want to benefit from it. I had started just before the pandemic, and unfortunately, I lost my stock. I bought a lot of stock. And I put it in storage here in the UK. And unfortunately, I had traveled to Kenya and could not come back. So I actually lost a lot of stock, a lot, like worth a lot of pounds. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we'll
I have to
recover
start
it.
all over
We'll
again.
recover
And
it.
I really want to start again because this stuff is fabulous. Okay.
No, it's
So
fantastic.
1 minute to say goodbye. And we need to have you back again, don't we?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, your audience can tell us even right here through you, and we can have another session where we can launch people's businesses, where we can launch people's businesses. I don't mind. I'd love to do it. I'd love to talk all day. This is all I do all day from morning until evening. So
Njeri has become a marketer. She likes talking all day. She used to talk to Jogo, not that much. Now she's talking. Njeri, it's been a pleasure to have you on board. Unfortunately, time is over, but
sure.
I'm looking forward to have you on board again. And thank you all for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. Much love to you.
Thank you so much.
And Njeri. Actually, I'm Njeri too. So Njeri and Njeri. Bye-bye. Get into New Skin, guys. Get into the stuff. It's worth it. Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Welcome.